Did you know? Knowing numbers and how to count is a building block for future mathematics learning? For preschoolers, they are always seeing and using numbers in their everyday moments. Seeing numbers on the bus and HDB flats, counting aloud while playing games, or comparing who is having more snacks today. But what does it really mean to be able to count accurately? Counting isn't as simple as memorizing and reciting numbers in order. To count accurately, children need to master 4 fundamental principles. The first principle is one-to-one correspondence. It is knowing that each object in a set is matched to one and only one number name during counting. It's important to observe children while they're counting to ensure each object is counted once. If a child skips or repeats objects, they may be struggling with one-to-one correspondence. To help them improve accuracy and fluency, encourage counting out loud as they touch each object. Next is stable order, the understanding that number names always follow a fixed sequence. If children have trouble saying the numbers in the right order, like skipping or mixing them up, they might need more practice with stable order. Teachers can make it fun by using songs, rhymes, and counting games to help children learn the correct number sequence. Ever asked your children, how many items are there? This is about cardinality, the understanding that the final number counted represents the total quantity of objects in the set. Children who lack knowledge of cardinality may recount objects without realizing the final count represents the total quantity. In other words, knowing how many are there is crucial because it helps children develop a deeper understanding of numbers and build a foundation for learning mathematical operations such as addition and subtraction in primary school. Finally, we have order irrelevance, where children are expected to understand that the total quantity of objects remains the same no matter where they begin counting. Children demonstrate an understanding of order irrelevance when they know that the total number of objects remain the same regardless of whether they count a group of objects from left to right or right to left, as long as each object is counted only once. Emphasize that no matter where you start, the total stays the same. Have your children mastered these 4 fundamental principles? If not, which principle does the child need to work on to be able to count accurately? Now let's take a look at the basic skills needed to build number sense. Number sense goes beyond knowing number names or counting reliably. It is about understanding the relationships between numbers and quantities. Subitizing is the ability to instantly recognize the number of objects in a small group without counting. A child is subitizing when he rolls a die and knows there are 6 dots on the face of the die without counting. Subitizing can support the understanding of conservation of quantity, which is a critical step in developing number sense. Conservation of quantity means understanding that the number of objects in a set doesn't change, no matter what arrangement they are in. When children are able to say that the cubes which have been placed in a row are still the same number of cubes when scattered across a table, they have understood the concept of conservation of quantity. Comparison of numbers involves finding out how numbers are related. When children understand concepts like more than, less than, and same as, it helps them develop number sense and understand concepts like quantity, order, and magnitude. Last but not least, part-whole relationship is understanding how numbers can be broken into smaller parts or combined into the larger whole. It helps children understand that any number can be represented in parts, such as recognizing that 7 can be made up of 3 and 4, or 5 and 2, and 1 and 6. Recognizing these relationships supports cognitive flexibility and prepares children for learning addition and subtraction, which will be taught in primary school. Have your children acquired the basic skills of number sense? Building these foundational skills take time and practice. Children need lots of opportunities to explore numbers in different ways and contexts to truly understand them. Provide fun and meaningful learning experiences where they can count, compare, combine, and break apart numbers. Start with concrete experiences and gradually move to representations to help them understand each concept better. As educators, we can turn everyday moments into opportunities for learning and discovery. Instead of rushing children to grasp abstract concepts like addition and subtraction, let's inspire them to see how numbers relate to their daily lives and build skills that they'll carry with them for a lifetime.